It's Nate here from socialmediablueprint.com. Hey, I want to give you my 3 best tips for running ads on Facebook to get motivated sellers coming directly to you. Yes, I'm wearing a crazy hat. Yes, I'm sitting in South America in the mountains right now. Actually, it's a bit junglist like back there. You can see kind of my background, aside from the trampoline that my son uses to exercise in the morning. But I've got birds, I've got wildlife, and I even saw a freaking tarantula the other day. Craziness. But I want to teach you how you can start running ads on Facebook. I mean, if you're already running ads, you're going to want to see this. I got 3 big nuggets for you, okay? I'm able to do real estate right now while traveling with my family because I'm not out hustling, running around bandit signs. I'm not trying to cold call a bunch of sellers. I'm not doing any of that. I'm running straight up Facebook ads. And I want to show you, I want to give you these 3 tips on what you can do immediately, plus one huge bonus that's going to help you make your ad campaign successfully work. Okay, first and foremost is the ad platform itself. That's Facebook. Okay, Facebook right now is home to more than 62% of Americans, and thankfully, many of them are on this little device right here, the smartphone. You ever walk around and notice how people have their heads buried in their phone, or go to a restaurant and notice even husbands and wives at some point during the conversation, their head is down engaged in the phone? That's an easy target for people like you and I to get in touch with them because they're there. 62% of Americans are there. And Facebook has some stats out there that say that users are spending more than 35 minutes a day on the Facebook platform. So we can get in touch with them there. But you have to be careful. You probably heard and seen some of the people that are getting their ad accounts shut down left and right. It's happening every single day. It has not, and I should probably knock on wood as I say this, but it hasn't happened to me. I don't get my ad shut down. I've seen a lot of people that have had their ads shut down, and I've gone through their accounts and fixed them with them, but I haven't had mine shut down because I follow some simple principles. Number one, now that housing has moved over to this special category, I always check the special category. I'm always making sure that I'm compliant, and then I follow step number 2 to a T. This one you're going to want to write down. You want to have good copy. You can't have the old derelict type copy that pulls people in through kind of bait and switch opportunities. I'm not saying that you or I would ever do that, but I am saying that Facebook is super sensitive to it. You can't have copy that seems cheesy or seems like bait and like I'm saying the expression wrong, but you just can't have bad copy. You got to have good copy that says what you do. And it has to speak to the seller exactly where they are in their life. I'll give you an example. I've got a client right now in Minneapolis, Minnesota that works the probate sellers really hard. Okay, a probate seller is someone that inherits the house from someone else. Maybe they inherit it from mom and dad when mom and dad pass away. That type of seller who's inheriting that property is very, very different than someone that's maybe 3 months behind on their mortgage payment. Okay, you wouldn't send the same message to both of those people. They're not going to respond the same. The person that's going through the probate process, that's inheriting the house from maybe mom or dad as they pass away, there are things going on. The conversation inside their head's very different. So the ads that might get their attention are you tired of dealing with the probate process? And then you have some very nice copy. Hi, I'm Nate Armstrong. I've been working with sellers during the probate process the last 12 years. Boom, boom, boom. Spell out exactly what you do, how you do it, how you can help them, right in the ad with really, really good copy. There's a reason why my clients and I are getting ad costs that are ridiculously cheap and keeping our ad accounts up and not getting them shut down. It's because we know how to write really, really good copy going through our program. Okay, so the third thing is this. We got the ad platform, we got the copy. The third thing is this, follow up. Okay, I know that the old school days of cold calling people for follow-up, like when someone submits their information to you saying, yeah, call me, I'm interested in selling. The old school days were just call them. And then we started coming up with fancy things like send them direct mail and keep following up with them until they tell you to go away or they sell to you. That doesn't work today like it used to. Yes, it can work, but it doesn't work nearly as effectively as a really good follow-up campaign. Today, where are people? We talked about it. They're on their phone. They're buried in their phone most of the time, in fact. So we need to go to them where they are, and we need to interact with them how they want to be interacted with. So what we do is a digital follow-up process. Videos, text message, ringless voicemail, all that goes to the person without being annoying, but it continuously follows up with the seller automatically without you or me having to make a single cold call to basically harass people. We don't want to do that. Instead, we want to enter their life and their world in a friendly way, an educational way. For example, one of my follow-up videos to a seller might be, hey, it's Nate with Nate Buys Houses. Hey, did you know that you didn't have to do any repairs in order to sell to my team? That's right. I just helped Tom and Nancy sell their property to my team, and they had a roof leak. They didn't want to have to invest more money into the property. We took over the property as is, and we can help you too. Here's how we can help. Contact us below. And if you send messages like that, that speak to them wherever they're at, and remember, there's different sellers, different messages that go out to them. We've got to have good copywriting everywhere. But if you speak to them where they're at in a friendly, educational way, when they're really ready, they're going to call you. They're going to reach out to you. You're going to stay top of mind with an automated follow-up campaign. You need those three components to run a successful ad campaign using a platform like Facebook as an example. Okay, I'm going to give you another bonus. This is a cherry on top. Nobody is talking about this anywhere out there, but I want to help you, and this is kind of a hack to get you your ad engagement up. Now, Facebook especially likes really good engagement. If you get good engagement on your ads, if you get likes and shares, like I hope you're getting good value from this right here. I hope that you'll give me a like or give me a comment or give me a share on this. Please, I would appreciate that. This right here, when you get comments and likes and shares and things like that, what happens is Facebook sees that and they're like, hey, the algorithm picks it up and says, hey, people are liking this. And then they start to push it more. They start to put it more in front of people that are similar to the people that liked it and shared it and all that kind of stuff. And now all of a sudden you kind of get a snowball effect going with it. So how do you organically promote that on an ad? Well, here's how. You go into your ad and you write the first set of comments. You post a success story. Like for an example, below my ads, I post a picture with me and one of my sellers. And I spell it out right on there. I say, hey, I just got done helping Tom and Nancy sell their property. Here's what they had to say about me. And I write a couple of short, super short comments, and that starts the comment thread. It's kind of like if you've ever walked into a party, and if you're like one of the first 10 people there and it's kind of quiet and everyone's a little bit awkward, like doesn't know what to say, how to say it, all that kind of stuff. If you're the host of that party, what would you do to stimulate the conversation? You'd probably walk up and start introducing people. You might call somebody out and share some good memories. You start the conversation at your own party. Your ad is your party. If you want to start good comments and get the conversation and the likes and engagement started, just like I am on this one, I'm asking you to share it, like it if you find value in this, only if you find value, then do the same thing on your ads. You got to go in there and start the party with some good comments. My highest preference and my best advice to you is get a picture with you and a seller at the closing table, or you and a seller in front of one of the houses that you just did with them, and then post that with a couple little sentences explaining the situation. So I hope that this adds value to your life. If it did, please share it. I would appreciate some engagement, some comments. Definitely, I've got more really good tips for you. The more comments and shares and stuff that I see on this, the more life-changing ad strategies that I'll give you for your real estate business. All right, until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.